Dave, this ain't your first rodeo with A10s. A10s were obviously very, very kind to you last year. Between that experience last year and the ups and downs that this season provided, what learning lessons can you maybe provide to some of these other guys that can maybe help them do something and experience similar things?
Well, I feel like over the course of this season, we've had guaranteed games. This the A10 time, nothing's guaranteed anymore. You gotta fight with every ounce of your being if you want to stay in the tournament. And this is I'd say like to tell the team, it's like you got to give everything. You can't leave anything out there. Like Coach Drew was talking about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander when we played in the Olympics. When it took him to when he finally had lost the game and he realized like, oh, this is for real. Like this isn't a joke. Nothing's guaranteed. Like the A10 is a different beast. So it's gonna take all of us.
Obviously, I mean, there's the glass half empty, there's the glass half full mentality. The glass half empty could be, oh, the results leading into this part of the season, but the glass half full could be that you were sped up and you did some really, really good things, just got on the wrong side of things. How do you balance both of those, or do you even just wipe the slate clean at 0-0, all the cliches?
Well, really, that's what it is. We all have, like, everybody comes into the tournament with expectations. Like, for us, we've had bad expectations on us the whole year. Like, we weren't predicted to win anything this year, even though we won it last year. We weren't on any preseason polls, so we're just coming here with a chip on our shoulder, ready to show everybody like we are for real. And we've had a lot of different guys come in. It's been tough for us to gel as a group, but we've made it happen. We've had some struggles. Like, we're not perfect, but we're trying to make the most of it. And I feel like over the course of the year, we've done really well for ourselves.
Obviously, there's been bumps and bruises. Obviously, yourself in the off season was one of them. There were some others. Just what's it been like just trying to find healthiness, find happiness, and just find overall togetherness?
It takes basketball is a grueling sport. I'll say that. And for me, it's just trying to see the good in everything, just trying to enjoy every day, because it could be a lot worse for us. There are people who won't wake up the next day. People who've died in their sleep. There are people who have worse conditions than I am, that I have. So I just try to think about that. Try to stay close to God, pray, thank Him for taking me to where I am. I pray before every game. I pray every morning. Well, I try to pray. Sometimes I forget, but I just try to find ways to make myself happy and be thankful for the things that I do have.
How proud are you of the team's bounce back ability? There were a couple of streaks there where it would have been easy to drop the shoulders or be discouraged, but really within those streaks and within that adversity, you found happiness and togetherness, and you found that camaraderie that you were looking for too.
No, we're a relentless group. We're like Rocky. We can take a whole lot of punches, but we're gonna throw some back. And sometimes things don't start off well for us. But we're a resilient group. We fought our way back, and I'm actually really proud of this team. I didn't know what to expect coming in from my junior year, but I'm happy with even though we're not where we want to be. I'm still proud of the team for gelling together and fighting through the adversity.
There's so much where sports is such a results-driven business. If they're not looking at the wins and losses, they're looking at points and rebounds. But there's more to determine growth than that. For you personally, in what ways do you feel that this season, although it's definitely not over, have you experienced growth?
So it's probably being more of a leader, taking more responsibility on the defensive end. Because last year at Jimmy Clark, he made my job a little bit easier. But nowadays, I'm trying to be more like him, getting steals, playing the passing lanes, just being the glue guy, being the guy that's gonna help everybody out when they get beat off the dribble or when they make a bad play. Usually that guy can step in and they'll know like, oh, he can help me out. I ain't gotta worry too much about it. So I just try to focus in on the defensive end.
We talked in ALO Suite several months ago, and one of the stories you shared with me was about after that St. Bonaventure win when they beat Loyola at 8-10s, and they said to you guys were next, and then the next day you got their number in a big way. What does it mean? Does it bring back memories seeing that Bonaventure name on the other side again, and just do you feel that you owe them one after that last game?
I didn't. That was probably my worst game against them, so I most definitely owed them one. I also didn't, play my best against them when we played them at their place. So that's really for me. I owe them one. Eagles. I didn't play that well, but it does bring back memories. Seeing them in the tournament. I didn't expect them to see them this early, but it's most definitely a memory.
You mentioned Rocky earlier, and obviously the infamous Rocky image is the hands raised, the fists raised in the air, going on the top of the steps. This season has probably felt like the Rocky steps. But what do you think it will take for you to have your fists up in the air, celebrating a good season?
Just a joint effort. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has to buy in. Everybody has to play their hearts out. Leave nothing on the table. Don't have any. You gotta check our egos at the door. We was talking about it today in practice. You gotta check your ego at the door. Check your pride at the door. You gotta buy into just one thing: winning. I feel like if we do that, we're gonna have a chance to win. I believe it. We're one of the best teams in the conference. Let the records show that. Like, we're one of the best teams. We've had our ups and downs, but we can beat the best of them.